Okay, now the topic of this video is how to integrate about like a square root. How to integrate like square root of x with respect to x. Okay, so there's an algebraic trick. Again, this is very useful in any calculus class. Okay, so let's recall that. Square root of x, how can we write it in a different way? Now square root of x is actually x to the power half. So you might have learned this before, but you might have also forgotten it. But it's okay, we all forget. Now integrating square root of x that means same as integrating x to the power half, right? Now how do you integrate x to the power half? Well, let's see. If you want to integrate x to the power half, you use rule number 2 in my note packet. So x to the half plus 1 over half plus 1, right? Plus arbitrary constancy. Do not forget that. So half plus 1 is x to the 3 over 2. Divide by 3 over 2 plus c. Okay. Now that division, here, that 3 over 2, we can write it as multiplication using reciprocal of 3 over 2, which is 2 over 3 times x to the 3 over 2 plus c. Now if you want to recall this rule, how we did this, this step, and this step, click on the link above, in the above of this video, and you can review it again. Alright, so let me do exercise 3, okay? We have to integrate square root of x plus 2 over x. We just did this one. Now let me write in bigger. Square root of x plus 2 over x. You have to integrate with respect to x. Okay. Now square root of x, if you integrate, okay, we'll already see. So now how I'm going to do this is I'm going to integrate these two separately using integration properties. Okay, when you have addition of two functions, you can integrate them separately and add. Okay. All right. So now integral of square root of x, well, this is x to the power half, right? So x to the power half plus 1, we already saw this, half plus 1 plus, if you integrate 2 over x, what do you get? Okay, so 2 times natural log absolute value of x plus c. Now if you have forgotten this, or if you don't know how I got this one, click on the link above in this video again to watch my video where I'm explaining how to integrate this type of a function. Okay, now I guess you can simplify this one. I will let you simplify that. Okay, right, because we just did it. How about question number 3? You have to integrate square root of x minus 1 over square root of x with respect to x. Now again, you integrate square root of x separately, integrate 1 over square root of x separately, and then subtract. So if you integrate square root of x, well, you get x to the half plus 1. Okay, we already saw that. So it's 3 over 2 times 2 over 3, right? Because we saw that in the very first question, so we don't need to do that steps again and again. Now how do you integrate 1 over x to the half? 1 over x to the half, is it natural log x to the half? No, don't do this mistake. We discussed that in one of the previous videos. This is not equal. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, if you integrate 1 over x to the half, you don't get this natural log x to the half. But what you can do is 1 over x to the half, we can write it as x to the negative half. We can bring that x to the half to the numerator. Now let's integrate x to the negative half. So this negative is still here, so don't worry about that. X to the negative half plus 1 divide by negative half plus 1. So integrating 1 over square root of x is same as integrating x to the negative half. Okay, and plus c. So let's simplify this. We have to simplify this. So 2x3 over 2 over 3 minus x to the negative half plus 1 is half, divide by half plus c. Now 2x3 over 2 over 3. Now we can write this half. You can take the reciprocal of that and multiply. So reciprocal of half is 2. 2 over 1 is 2. Okay, so negative 2 x to the half plus c. All right, so to learn, if you don't know these tricks, these rules that I use, please watch my previous video to learn them. Okay, if you are a new comer or a new person that you watch this video. Okay, so let's do question 4 and 5 here. So question 4 says square root of x plus 1 over x cubed, little bit long, minus x plus 1 over x. Okay, we have to use all kind of rules in this one integral, right? Well, those type of ones are the ones that you get in your exams and homework, right? So yeah, so integrating square root of x is same as integrating x to the half. To integrate 1 over x cube, I would write it as x to the negative 3. Negative x, no problem, and we know how to integrate 1 over x, right? Yes, we learned it in one of the previous videos. So if we integrate x to the half, well, we get x to the 3 over 2. We already did that, times 2 over 3 plus x to the negative 3 plus 1 over negative 3 plus 1. Here x square over 2, because this is x to the power 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 then, right? Integral of 1 over x is natural log x. That's rule number 4 in this note, right? And plus c. So let's simplify. So 2x to the 3 over 2 over 3, and negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. So this is negative x to the negative 2 over 2. Now, well, x to the negative 2, we can write it in the denominator as x square, right? Minus x square over 2 plus natural log x plus c. So this is the answer for the integral here. Okay, all right, one more question in that exercise 3. All right, so we have to integrate 3 square root of x, 3 times square root of x minus 2 over x to the 5 minus x square minus 1 over 2x. Okay, so try to pause this video and try to do it by yourself. Okay, and then compare it with my answer. If you got it correct, fantastic. If you got it wrong, well, it's okay. We all do mistakes. Watch the video and learn it. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, again, we have to integrate these 4 separately in our mind. So how do we integrate 3 times square root of x? Well, that's actually 3 times. Integral of square root of x is what? X to the 3 over 2. We already saw that, right? Integrating square root of x is same as integrating x to the half, which is x to the half plus 1 over half plus 1, and we saw that it's x to the 3 over 2 times 2 over 3, right? Because it was divided by 3 over 2 and we took the reciprocal. Here, to integrate 2 over x to the 5, we can write it as 2x to the negative 5, right? So 2x to the negative 5 plus 1 over negative 5 plus 1. If you integrate negative x square, it's x to the 2 plus 1 is 3 divided by 3, right? Minus, if you integrate 1 half x. So if integrating 1 over 2x, right, we can take that half out of the integral, right? Then that means we are integrating 1 over x. Integral of 1 over x is natural log x. So this is half times natural log x, right? Plus c. Okay. Now let's see. Let's simplify. So this 3 cancel out. 2x to the 3 over 2. So here minus 2x to the negative 4 over negative 4 minus x cube over 3 minus half natural log x plus c. Okay. So 2x 3 half. Negative, negative, positive. So here cancel out and become x to the negative 4 over 2 minus x cube over 3 minus half natural log x plus c. Well, we can write this x to the negative 4 in the denominator as 2 times x to the 4, and that will be it. This is our answer for the integral, or for the answer for the question 5 in exercise 3. Alright, so that's it for this video. To watch my next video, click on the link that appears in this video right now. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.